Hello everyone, hope you guys are having a good Monday evening. So I'm currently at State Farm Park in Kettering, Ohio. So I've begun many live streams here and also ended a lot of live streams here from traveling on my scooter and stuff like that. But it's been a while since I've shown you guys the park itself. So I'm going to show you guys the park and then go for a little hike in the trails off in the woods. So we're going to go head off that way. So it looks like they're either having a baseball game or they're wrapping one up. But earlier in the summer, all these parking lots, all these parking spots filled up. And there's some over there as well. Looks like they're having a little game over there. Then I guess they're ending one right over there. So if you're just joining the live stream, going for a little walk in State Farm Park in Kettering, Ohio. Looks like they're doing a little baseball practice off that way. They're coming up on the bike path that goes through the park right over here. One of the designated Kettering bike trails. So what we're about to do is cross the little Beaver Creek, go over to the other side of the creek, and then go for a hike on some of the hiking trails here at the park. Hey Chris, how are you doing? Welcome to the live stream. So if you're just joining the live stream, we're currently at State Farm Park in Kettering, Ohio. I've shown you guys this park a couple times, but what we're doing today is we're going to go for a walk on the trails here at the park, off in the woods over here. We've done a live stream there before, but it's been a little bit, so we're going to head off that way right now. It's a nice evening. It's still a little bit on the hot side. Went up to like 92, 93 today. It's still pretty warm, but it's better than what it was earlier. We had a little bit of rain to help cool it down a bit. Hey Blanca, how are you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Aiden, to the live stream. A little bit, not much. There's a hill over here. It's probably about 10, 20 feet, but that's about it. Hey, thanks, Blanca, very much. I appreciate that. So we're about to cut off to the left here in a moment. We're going to go up a hill, and there's a farm field over there. One of the few left in the Kettering area. Grass has grown a lot over here since the last time I was here, so I still got to figure out where the best place to go is. Since we've had a lot of rain this summer, a lot of the area has grown up over here since the last time I was here, so gotta figure that out. There's a little bit of trail right here. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Okay, we're not going to go up that way because I know that's pretty steep over there. So we'll this way. So if you're just joining the live stream, currently at State Farm Park in Kettering, Ohio, showing you guys some of the trails that are here. As I was mentioning earlier, it rained a lot this summer, so a lot of this vegetation has grown up, so I'm just trying to figure out where to go. Alright, so I found the one trail I was looking for. Like I said, there's a little bit of a elevation change, but nothing too crazy. So, here's about the top of the hill, and there's some houses over there. Earlier in the summer, you could see a little bit more, but since a lot of grass has grown, it's a little more difficult to see. Yeah, here's why we didn't come up the direct route early, because that's a pretty steep hill right there. So here's the farm field right here. So they're growing soybeans this year. Last time I was here, there wasn't anything up yet. Doing good, IKP. How are you doing? So basically, the trail we're about to do goes along the tree line, and then it dead ends right off where my finger's pointing over there on the other side of the field. It's a little clearing right here. There's an old barbed wire fence right there too. There's another way around, but I don't really remember exactly where it was. I think we just go back down the hill and head on a different trail. Five thumbs up. Thank you very much, guys. I appreciate that. So like I said, that was the soybean field, and we're trying to find the one trail that goes along it to the other side. See, here's the bottom of that hill I was telling you about. That's pretty steep up. Okay, so the trail we're looking for is right up here. Looks like that little post fell down, but that post used to be up right about here. So there's that. There's this. I think off in the woods somewhere there's supposed to be. You see a little bit of it through the trees right there, but there's an old barbed wire fence that ran along here to indicate that this was a property boundary. So this field was probably a farm field at some point. So we're gonna head up this way. You see a little bit of the fence better right there. Thus far, the trail's definitely a lot drier than the last time I was here, if it being August now. A lot more humid. So like I said earlier, this trail runs parallel to the farm field. We'll see it again right over here. Last time I was here, this was super muddy. So here's the soybean field again. So the trail will move parallel through these woods over here into the forested area right over there. Definitely really muddy right here. It's less muddy, but more overgrown compared to when I was here 3 months ago. If you're just joining me, I'm currently at State Farm Park in Kettering, Ohio right now, going for a walk in the trails in the woods next to the park, going next to a farm field over there. Yeah, the woods definitely looks a little creepy right over there. We should be getting close to the other entranceway to the field. So if you're just joining me, I'm currently at State Farm Park in Kettering, Ohio, going for a walk on the trails here in the woods. Coming up on the other end of an old, well, currently used farm field. All right, here's the other end over here. All right, so earlier we were all the way on the other side of the field over there, so we pretty much paralleled the field in the woods. So this is one of like 2 or 3 farm fields left in the Kettering area. Most of this area used to be farmland until just after World War II when a lot of people moved here. Alright, so now we're going to start heading back. And one last stop over here coming up on the left. Off this way is Reynolds & Reynolds, one of the companies in the area. So if you're just joining the live stream, we're currently at State Farm Park in Kettering, Ohio. Just saw the soybean field that's through these trees over here. So now we're gonna start heading back towards the main part of the park. Showing you guys the trails off in the woods. Hey Davey, how are you doing? Welcome to the live stream. There are some spiders that just put up a web while I was moving through here. So we're about halfway in between the two spots on the soybean field. It's just off over there, the edge of the tree line. A little muddy, but nothing compared to the last time I was here a few months ago. Alright, so we're coming back on the soybean field again. So you just joined the live stream now. I just walked through the woods on the trail that's that parallels this field over here. Showed you guys the other side of the field earlier. One of the few farm fields left in the Kettering, Ohio area. So we just came from the trail down that way. Alright, so now we're at the bottom of the hill. This came from that way. So a couple months ago I did a live stream down that way. It basically goes along the Little Beaver Creek. Not the best maintained trails here at the park, but they're still pretty good. As far as I know, this is the only park in Kettering that has trails that go off into the woods, because most of the trails are like more recreational here in Kettering. There used to be another trail that's right over here, but this one's pretty overgrown a bit. Goes along the creek. We'll do a quick walk over here and then we'll head back into the main part of the park. There's another little trail that heads up the hill this way over here. Huh, that's kind of creepy. I don't know if you're referring to this park, but there actually is a little spot off that way that has a little bit of a campsite. Showed you guys a little bit of that. I'm in a live stream back in June, I believe. Gotcha. This is State Farm Park in Kettering, Ohio. But yeah, that's definitely creepy to hear something like that when you're back there. Yeah, the woods back there are definitely kind of creepy from time to time. So here's the Little Beaver Creek. Summer Washington State, gotcha. Maybe it was Bigfoot. Well, since we're over here, maybe I'll show you guys another smaller trail that's off this way. Oh, dang. Whew. That's not good. So here's the baseball diamonds here at the park. This is where the Kettering Little League plays. Oh, we have a little bit of a rainbow over there. Gotcha. Still definitely creepy, that's for sure. That's a shame. Like I was saying earlier in the live stream, it went up to over 90 today, so definitely a hot day, but it feels a lot better now compared to what it was earlier. Just trying to find the other little trail over here. This might be it over here. Yep, this is it right here. So over here is the Little Beaver Creek. Better view of the creek. Hey Kinda, how are you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Oh, there's another creek over here. This might be the one creek that flows by where the Italian festival takes place. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. So before we end this live stream, I'm gonna head to a little area on the main bike path here at the park that sometimes there's deer over there in the evening, so we'll see if we can see some over there. Okay, that's all right. All right, so now we're heading back on to the bike path. And here's the Kettering baseball diamonds again. That rainbow's still there. Excellent, there you go. I like nature and being outside too. A lot of my videos on my channel are like history related and also outdoors related as well, kind of like this, and also a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Hey, thank you very much. Appreciate that. There's an old fence over here. There it is right here. From when this was, I think this side was once farmland at one point. And the fence is all that remains of it. A little bit more barbed wire over here. Thank you, thank you. So now let's go see if there's any deer. I've filmed a couple on different live streams coming through here before. Sometimes they're in this field right here, but not that often. They're mostly in the next field off this way. All right, so we're going into the next field over here behind this grass here, so we'll see if there's any deer. Don't see any today, but sometimes they come over here. In fact, about a month ago, I actually saw a buck roughly off in this direction over here. It's not that often that you see bucks. I have multiple favorite animals. I like, in fact, actually at home I have a guinea pig and a rabbit. I would say those are probably my two favorites. I also like frogs. A little bit of this and a little bit of that. And also at my dad's, we also have a cat as well. Made a few videos on my channel of the cats and then the rabbit and the guinea pig as well. But yep, no deer today, but sometimes they're over here. Gotcha, interesting. Never had a rat, but I've had hamsters when I was younger. Little creek and marsh area right here. Well, I think that about wraps up for the video. I appreciate you guys for watching it. Please like the video. Please comment on the video. Please subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.